Hi, it's Tim Hagan from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode for the Coaching Conversations podcast. Now, we are on Stitcher, we are on iTunes, and multiple different channels. Please check us out. Now, one of the things that you'll get out of our podcast episodes is a lot of content, a lot of strategy. It's not fluff, it's not concept, yet we really want you to engage with the content and let us know your feedback. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. If there's topics you'd love to have us address, we would love to share them with you. Let us know your impact and let us know your feedback. So why does conflict occur? We do not want to become robotic. We do not want to lose emotions. Yet those emotions that we have as human beings can really disrupt, and I mean really disrupt, our thought process. So let me introduce you to a concept called RIAR. RIAR. R, we react. I, we interpret. A, we articulate. And hopefully the last R, the second R, we reflect. Very few people get to reflection. So in the other episode, I talked about someone talking over me in a meeting, and when I react, I'm emotional. I'm upset that Bob interrupted me. He talked over me. Doesn't feel good. It doesn't calm us down. It gets our blood pressure up, right? Then when we interpret, well, Bob just likes to hear himself talk. Now we put our own spin on it. Bob attacked me. And then after the meeting, I'm going to go tell 3 other leaders, did you see what Bob did to me? And that's the A of articulation. I never even get close to reflection. And see, when we reverse RIAR and start with reflection before we react, we're in a better place. See, I believe RIAR is a syndrome. I think it is what locks the door of walking through what we call the self-awareness door. Most people, 85%, significantly lack self-awareness. Think about that. So when we're in the heat of the moment, what do? We don't calm ourselves down. And then we convince ourselves later, I wasn't that bad. We start to tell ourselves our own story. So when we react and we interpret, and if that interpretation is based on our emotion and we articulate and we tell others, you'll never back up that truck. You'll never be able to erase that. It's like putting something out on the internet. It's out there forever. Now, if we reverse RIAR and we reflect, going back to the other episode, where I suggest you take a deep breath and you ask a clarifying question, not such as, give me an example. Rather, could you dive deeper? Could you help me understand? Could you maybe dig in a little bit deeper in terms of what you're articulating to me or what you're sharing with me? And take another deep breath. And what we have found when leaders practice that, when people practice that, all of a sudden there's greater clarification. We've given that person more opportunity to clarify with our clarifying question. It has slowed the conversation down. It has slowed our emotional reaction. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagan and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21-day programs for employees to learn and, more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.